Stop killing me!
I mean, insane, impossible, impeccable. What's the percent chance of that happening in a deck? Zero. It must.
Please do not tell me.
Anyway, I think I'll.
Sorry. Yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome back to From the Deck. This video is. What is this video? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Don't worry. It's fine. I can do it. Don't worry. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So this video is a deck profile, of course, as always. I think you already knew that when you came in and signed for this thing, and probably it's going to be in the title too. So whatever. But as you know, I like Unchained sometimes, but not all the times. So I have changed a little bit of the deck. Just a couple of cards in and out. I wanted to play something like Magical Hats just to destroy the Unchained traps and probably awaken the dragon, but then I read that every card that I just mentioned except Magical Hats has to be destroyed by a card effect to activate their effects. So if your opponent runs over them, it doesn't matter because they don't trigger at that. And I don't think you will survive the battle phase without your opponent attacking into your traps, so that's not the thing that you can do, but I think this list is fun nonetheless. Before we start, I want to thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe, click the bell if you really want to watch more stuff like this. I don't know if you want to watch more stuff like this. I don't know why you're here still. And leave a comment on what you want to watch next. Also, before we go, I will probably be on a break or something like that because school is really killing me now, so please forgive me if I miss an upload probably on Saturday or whatever, but it's because I will be working on different projects, so please forgive me. And yeah, sure. But anyways, let's go to the deck profile before I forget what are we going to talk about. We are back once again into our deck profile camera because this is the most funny camera in the world, and we're going to start with our Unchained lineup. Now I play this deck a lot. I have a couple of deck profiles which are basically the same, but just adjusting it to the recent badlists and stuff. So I'm not going to talk about the deck in depth. You can check those out. I will link them in the description. But we will start with 3 Abominable Unchained Soul and 1 Soul of Disaster. The level 8 is really good. Obviously, the 1-off is not good to draw, but it's a great summon and a great way to start saying to your opponent or monsters. So definitely play one of these at least. Then Aruja, your starter. Rakea, your kind of control situation where you need to play under your opponent's turn. So that's the monster you want to go. And Sarama, which is your recovery. These are all of the Unchained monsters, and the twins, you play 3 of those because they can float. They have the ability to float into more stuff, so there's no doubt about playing at least 3 of each. Then for the spell lineup, we are going to start with Prison. Prison is a 3-off because it's the Searcher. Searches every card here except itself, so really good card. Wailing, a 1-off. People doesn't play Wailing because Wailing just floats, they see, but it's a free pop when you link summon a dark monster, so you can really consider playing at least one of it. I know I will. Then Chamber. For the traps, I play 3 Chamber and 3 Escape. Pretty basic and standard Unchained lineups. Every card here floats into another stuff when destroyed by card effect. It doesn't have to be from your opponent, which is the best part of the Unchained monsters. So if you want to get a fun gimmicky deck, then you can start playing Unchained, and you can be part of the family, of course, because our family is really great. We have 3 twins, we don't know how, and we have no support. Then we're going to go with our next part, which is the rest of the deck, basically, which is all of our ways to play the game and ensure a victory for free. We're going to start with our hand trap lineup, which is triple Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a really great card right now. With the limit of Call by the Great, it got better. Obviously, we're going to play the Gamma package because Gamma is a really good one. So 1 driver and 3 Gamma. Then the new addition for this, the triple Dark Ruler No More, which is basic if you want to go second. This deck really wants to go second, so this is just much for you to get a manageable board. Then 2 Lost Win, because this deck doesn't have the ability to kill in 1 turn without the wipeout. So Lost Win can help you prolong the game and control it a little bit better. Then I'm sorry I'm proxying a little bit because I haven't got stuff yet because I'm too lazy to go to locals, but Waking the Dragon, I'm going to put it right in the center so you can see. Waking the Dragon at 2 is really good because Heavy Storm Duster and every other stuff that destroys spell traps, this is really great. And Trap Trick, just to search Lost Win, Waking the Dragon, or any of the Unchained traps, because you can set all of those, and funny, Waking the Dragon pop when you set it with Trap Trick as a chain link too. So a really fun thing to do and a really fun way to play the deck. Pretty standard at some point, but I think this is the best way that you can play it if you want to play it on a budget. Now we are going to go for our extra deck. The extra deck is probably the most important thing in this deck, because all of the Unchained stuff comes from the extra deck. Basically, the control part of the deck comes from the extra deck. This deck basically loses if it can summon from the extra deck. So we're going to start with the best Link 2 monster from Unchained, which is Rage. Rage is the first Link communist monster, which Link summons using your opponent's monster. I know the Link 4 is coming, or Link 5, I don't know what it is, but I don't care about that because we can still Link Climb. Obviously 2 of Anguish and 3 of Rage. Then Unchained Abomination because free pops. And for more generic stuff, we have Nightmare Unicorn, Topologic Trees Baena, Poison Dragon, and Portal Dragon. Because these 2 are the finishers with the Link for Unchained. If you want to end the game, you can end it with it. Only a couple of exist, sorry. The first one being Breaksword. Because this deck has a lot of ways to make rank 3s easily. You can do one of these for free. And our targets for the Waking the Dragon on our extra deck are these 3. I'm proxying the Ultimate Falcon because Ultimate Falcon is unaffected, and that's funny to laugh at your opponent with that. Then TG Wonder Magician. If you are not under the effect of Unchained, which is on your opponent's turn, basically, TG Wonder Magician can jump into another synchro, which usually is Draco Berserker of the Tenji, because that is funny. And Clearwind Fast Dragon because it can negate stuff from the extra deck, and it's a Pendulum synchro monster. So if you are playing against a Yugi Boomer, he's probably going to have a concussion or something, and you are going to win that game. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm very crude with my jokes. I really care about the people with different states, and also I care for the people who like older formats. So I support you guys. Don't worry. And finally, we're going to the side deck, which is the most important thing in a deck profile, because siding is the thing that wins games. And as you can see, I haven't played the game in a while, so I just side whatever I feel I like siding. So we start with Pancratops. You could really play it in the main deck, but it's up to you. Phantasmic has fell out a little bit in favor because Master of 5, but it's still a really powerful card, so you should play at least 2 of it or 3, depending on your budget. Lancia, because Lancia, 2 powerful 1-ups, Raigeki and Call by the Grave. Raigeki is a motor card, not gonna lie, and Call by the Grave is fun. Then Dynamiscus and Red Reboot. Dynamiscus is a target for our trap trick, so consider that. And Red Reboot is Red Reboot against Alter Guys, that's probably game. So, and finally our Super Poly package, which is 3 Super Poly, 1 Starvey Venom Fusion Dragon, just to deal with that dragon. So that's going to be it basically for our side deck. As I said, I'm not a very good sider. Here in Mexico, we have a lot of Mystic Mind shenanigans and control stuff. So the fact that this deck doesn't need to play a specific Mystic Mind out like Twin Twisters and I don't know, Cosmic Cyclone, it's really great. It's not fair for decks, but for this deck is the best and it's hilarious, and I love this deck. And if you really want to annoy your opponent from one day to another, just play this deck, because this deck can help you win a lot of games and it has a lot of resources. So a really powerful deck nonetheless. But anyways, I really love this deck and I hope you love this too after watching this deck profile. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you very much for enjoying and watching, subscribing. Leave a comment on what you want to watch next, and see you on the next video. See ya.